Good evening, everyone. I hope you're all keeping well. Fan reaction show for the win against Slovakia. This is where you can come on and have your say on the game. And my word, we absolutely got away with one complete of the night. We really, really did, after being absolutely embarrassing pretty much for that 90 minutes, which I'll never get back in my life. I mean, Mason, how you feel after that? Because how I've never
Uh,
seen us be so jammy like that ever in my life.
it was dire till a certain marquee came up with an assist for Jude Bellingham's overhead kick, which I was celebrating more because of who assisted the goal. And yeah, it's just pretty surreal, but we did do shite. Not coming to say,
They
oh
did.
yeah, we played X in second half. It was still shite.
Still shite, yeah. Anyway, guys, you know what to do if you enjoy the show. Hit the thumbs up. It keeps us up those search results. Please, of course, if you are brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and you enjoy what goes on week in, week out, hit that subscribe button. Free to do so. It does help make the channel grow. And, of course, hit that bell notification because I will let you know whenever we are live or when a pre-recorded video takes place on the day. So that will notify you what is coming up on the channel week in, week out. And if you'd like to give a donation, feel free to do so. If you want to become a member, it's 99p a month. Hit the join button to become a member and you'll be put into a prize draw we do on the channel as well. We're down to a few comments first. Lol, no fucking way. Jude says CNNO. Oh, how lucky were England. Very lucky, David. Southgate out. Kane out. Yeah, Southgate's still out for me. That was shite. It was certainly shite, Ian. Hey, guys. Hey, hope you're well, Ian. How jammy were England? Very, indeed. Good evening, John. Hope you're well. Evening, Ian. As well. Pete, hope you're well as well. Yeah, and there's a lot of people saying hello to in the chat. Colin, good evening. Still not good enough now. How did we win that? Slovakia must be absolutely good. They'd be absolutely heartbroken. They would have been absolutely heartbroken that they've not gone away through to the quarterfinals of this competition because that 90 minutes they well and truly deserved to go through. We didn't even have a shot until the goal that Bellingham scored was our first shot on target. Would you believe it? And I'm sorry, but that is just not good enough at all. It's not good enough at all. It just feels like we've lost in a way, to be fair, like, because surely Mason, Slovakia will be absolutely devastated that they've gone crashing out after pretty much nearly seconds away of being through in normal time till Jude comes up with an overhead kick, which Dubravka unfortunately had no chance of saving. And then first minute into extra time, they go and concede a goal from Harry Kane.
It will be because of obviously being majority of the game 1-0 up, and obviously in the 95th minute, they had a sucker punch. They had the sucker punch right at the end, obviously with Bellingham's overhead kick. So,
yeah, absolutely. If you want to get on and give your thoughts of the game, the link is pinned in the chat. We'll bring just people on one at a time again, like we do normally, and we'll get people's thoughts on it as well. A lot of overhead passes. Most of the game is certainly whereas I'm going to the door on Friday, probably bum into Southgate. Oh, Colin. Evening all again. Hope you're well, Cole. Well, we'll get the first guest in. It is Lewis.
that just says it all, doesn't it? This our reaction. It's like,
I mean, you've got to say you can't say that 90 minutes of normal time of air was any good at all.
you know, that's could be one of the worst 120 minutes I've seen for a long time.
I mean, the way Slovakia got through our defense was absolutely unbelievable.
And the one thing is, you bring everybody on, but you didn't bring Gordon on. What? That's
what does Gordon have to do now to get a chance in the side apart from last game, a few minutes plus stoppage time? It's not good enough at all.
Gordon's only played 5 minutes in the Euros.
Absolutely. I've got to say, Foden was rotten the day, unfortunately. Why does he need to be that far offside?
Yeah, but maybe is he still too high after his kid's been born?
I don't know. I mean, he was stinking. That free kick summed it up for me as well. Where he just hits a straight in the wall. That would have been a good one for Trippier to have a go at.
I know.
And there was barely any power, and he shot it straight at the wall.
But it looks like Trippier's injured.
Well, maybe it could well be. But I know Kane scored the winner, but he was a passenger for 90 minutes. Utterly disgraceful, he was.
Yeah, but work this one out. It's quite a funny one as well. Even in peace. Yeah. Like we scored in 90. The first goal was scored in the 95th minute. The second one was scored in the 91st minute. Yeah.
Good evening, Ian. I'll repeat Mason up you all well after that pile of shite. Oh. Has gone Shaq Southgate's boyfriend. I'd like to know.
Ian.
Lads, we were great for 3 minutes. The rest was Southgate's defensive and boring tactics, says Joe. I'm not going to disagree with that.
But I got to admit, yeah. Who was the number 19 player? What was his name?
It was Kuka.
He should have been sent off. He should have been sent off because he was booked in the first half.
Yep.
And he did 5 challenges after that. More than 5 challenges. Where was the second yellow card?
Exactly, but the referee was abysmal as well. Yeah, I mean, I didn't get handed out yellow cards just for the freaking hell of it at the beginning of the game.
You know that Turkish ref who got
I was about to say this.
Punched in the face by that chairman in Turkey.
Yeah.
It was him, you know.
It was him.
Yeah.
I was him.
Oh, he's
Lewis, copyright. You can see your telly. Come on. How are you?
There's no on it. It's just YouTube.
There's man, you're going to get we're done for copyright. There we go.
Ew.
We can still see it.
Right. Yeah. We can't play like that against any team going forward in future. We'll get tonked. We certainly will be. Anyway, calm me down about the NUFC transfers, please. Yeah, crazy transfers as well that have been going on as well is just like, oh.
Perry Danson's done his medical.
Oh, well.
And we'll set the sign there to keep on out.
Anyway, the fact is, why, Lewis? How could we not manage to get a shot on target before Bellingham's goal?
Because Harry Kane, his legs are gone now. We can see that he's literally when the ball goes back to our goal, he's halfway. He's not running for the ball. His legs are gone.
Yeah, absolutely. Ian says he must have done something to horse skin not to get a game. The team is crying out for his pace and direct running. And absolutely, Ian. Ian, thank you so much for coming a member for 7 months on the channel. Really appreciate it. Careful, Peter. You got a yellow from that ref. Noradinho wasn't even playing.
I'm just gonna say, Ian Taylor must be sick of his life right now.
I mean, I just feel like we've lost in a way because I think Slovakia were well and truly robbed in that way because we were it was just absolutely shocking from all the way right until before Jude's to Jude's goal. We offered nothing. We absolutely offered nothing at all. I think Slovakia just started to tire out in a way. No one picked Jude up in the box and he just says thank you very much.
It was a cracking goal as well.
Yes. Well, and just before you go, Lewis, will you pick a man of the match today, by the way?
I'm just going to give to Jude for that goal.
Fair enough. I don't think anyone's really had a good game, to be fair.
No. Oh, the joys of being an England support.
I mean, it's not good enough. We play like that against Switzerland. We are truly getting pumped out of the tournament.
If Scout says watching this, play Gordon. Play Gordon. That's what we're crying out for.
Yeah, should have Mason, says Ian. Tony holds the ball better than Kane and for more mobile and doesn't keep dropping to centre back or CDM. I think Kane needs a partner. That's the problem. Hi, Pete Mason, Lewis, and all in the chat. Hope you're well, Wayne, as well. Anyway, Lewis, No problem, Lewis. Well, thank you for coming on.
See you later. What?
Well,
I forgot there was no show yesterday on
Unfortunately,
Friday.
we're off this week, but we're back next week.
Yeah, no problem. See
Which
you
will
later.
probably be going to be Friday because England are playing on the Saturday.
Yes.
Anyway, no problem, Lewis. Take care.
Bye.
Take care, Lewis. Okay, so that was Lewis. What we'll do is we'll get another guest while waiting for more comments coming on. So we'll get Gordon in next. I mean, that's another. Oh, come on, man.
What was I watching tonight? That was just dread.
It was just
Painful to
shite,
watch.
wasn't it?
Painful to watch.
It was really painful to watch. I mean, if we got out tonight, I would be saying those players to walk home.
If we got beat tonight,
and I'll see with the manager, and the manager pretty much would have been sacked after that. Julian, member for 6 months. Thank you very much.
If we got beat tonight, Saki would have got sacked tomorrow.
Yeah, he certainly would have done. We kept giving Saka a ball with his back to goal in a street defender up right him. That's not a strength of his game. I was very disappointed with Saka today. Look how well Cole Palmer did when he come on.
And Tony.
Tony, yes, as well. Mr. Ian Fleming, just give a $5 super chat. If England play like that all tournament and win it, would you complain? We wouldn't complain, but the football is just painful to watch, Mason. It's absolutely painful to watch. Very lucky result tonight, chaps. Good evening, David. Play like that and the Swiss will run riot. Look at the way they took Italy out of the tournament yesterday. That was incredible. They were incredible yesterday. Absolutely incredible. And we've got to be a lot more better than that as well. I mean, Gay getting his second yellow card of the tournament, so it looks like he may miss the next game. If it's 2 yellow cards that he's picked up.
Is it not 3 got to pick up?
I think it's 2, isn't it, Shelley Mason? 2. And I'm pretty sure that was the second one.
So that means Konza come in.
So that means probably Konza or Gomez is going to end up coming in for the next game by the looks of it. But
the shame because I think Guy had a good game.
But yeah, I mean, how annoyed with you that we didn't get a chance, the first shot on target till right at the stoppage time for Jude's goal.
Shocking. Another player, he was another player that was woeful.
Bellingham again didn't look good, comfortable a lot of the times before his goal. I thought Walker got absolutely torn down by their left-sided player. We seriously need to fix up completely because Switzerland is going to be a total kettle of fish, and they've been really, really good in this tournament. Yeah, he misses next game, says Ian as well.
Then I got the whole lot as well.
Yeah. Do you think Kane needs a partner alongside him, Gordon?
I think Kane needs dropped and I put Tony up there or Watkins.
Not a bad idea because again, there's a lot of laziness from Harry Kane. Why is he playing so deep when he doesn't need to do it? There's just no need for it.
Whole game. I said it was drop Kane and put Watkins or Tony from the start.
Yeah, I know they had 10 buying the ball a lot of game, but we had nothing shown for ball and didn't move ball quickly either. Says Wacky Angler. Watching Spain now when they're on a completely different level, Southgate will need to make major changes if he's serious about the final. He's got to, surely. We found a way to win. We did, but it was very lucky. We took the wrong place to start with. There has to be a fit left back somewhere. Hall would have done. Absolutely. I'm not saying Trippier's been played bad, but you can tell he's not a left back at all. He's definitely not.
He struggled, didn't he, Trippier, today?
I mean, if he misses the next game, who comes in there? Gay's suspended. It could have to be.
Could he go and centre back or in Konza left back?
Might have to go concert centre back. Probably Joe goes at left back by the looks of it. I don't know. Kane each drumming, or you play 5 in midfield and then plays a cam or a backup striker. Yeah, absolutely. And people just saying hello to each other in the chat. Anyway, Gordon, yeah, just before you go, do you pick a man of the match for anyone tonight?
Well, in defence, Geehee.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Good well to provide the assist. He did, didn't he?
Good. That's all I'm thinking of, Geehee. I can't think of anybody else.
Yeah, if we played two up front, should be Tony and Watkins. Going to spend 3 minutes on the pitch this whole tournament and makes the
Exactly.
headlines for flying off his bike. Couldn't make it up. Absolutely, totally. I don't get it anymore. I really, really don't. Anyway, Gordon, thank you so much for coming on.
Didn't we? Thanks for having us on again.
Pardon, sorry?
Thanks for having us on.
No problem, Gordon, and hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Again for Friday, Pete.
Yeah, we should be back on Friday because England are playing
Okay,
on
guys.
Saturday.
Good night.
No problem. Take care, Gordon. See you later.
Bye. Bye.
Just before we get chippers in, Mason, what did you make of the spat at the end where it looks like the Slovakia manager's gone to push Rice, and Rice is getting absolutely mollified for it?
Well, no, what was said there, but yeah, it's another manager who's how would you say
He must be devastated, but come on, there's no need to react like that.
salty.
Yeah, salty. Yeah.
No, another salty bastard.
Again, you've lost, but there's no way to overreact like that. That could land himself in trouble if he's not careful.
Right, and especially right in front of the match officials and all, which
again, right in front of the officials. I mean, come on. So, but anyway, the FA are planning a straight drop self-give out. Don't have kittens. I'm joking. Oh, I just don't want anyhow to go there. Did Dubravka have a save to make other than those two attempts going in? No, he didn't. He actually didn't. He may as well have had a deck chair majority of that game. And that's disappointing. Why we're not testing him a lot more out? Because he surely would have been the weak link for Slovakia. Because at times in games in this tournament as well, he's looked really edgy as well. And why did we not work him enough? I don't know. It's not good enough. It really, really isn't.
Georgia have scored.
Georgia have scored.
Aye. What's the kid's name from Napoli? What's the kid's name from Napoli again?
Oh.
All their names are long.
Correct.
No, that's a fucking keeper. That's a keeper.
It's
man. It's a own goal by Le Normand.
Oh, so wow, 1-0 Georgia. We're interested.
Basically, the kid who
well, at least Sunak has got the job set this Thursday. I'll be celebrating that.
Own goal.
Oh, well, Georgia in front. Georgia in front.
Le Monad own goal. What's
Absolutely.
that kid's name? I'll have to get the kid's name.
Anyway, just before we get chippers in, we've got 64 people watching. We are streaming both on live, Twitter or X, and also YouTube. Please do remember to hit this the thumbs up as well, just so it keeps us up those results. So if you don't mind either hopping onto YouTube as well and giving us a thumbs up, and do subscribe if any of you are brand new at the channel and tuning in tonight as well. Oh, you would be really, really appreciated as well.
It was what the frick? Caviari, whatever it's called.
Yeah. Slovakia played decent football at times, but they weren't anything special, and we struggled, which is really worrying. Absolutely wacky. And good evening, Julie. Hope you're well. Well, then we'll get chippers in now. Here he is.
Fuck no, honestly, man, that was just. How can you get excited about that? How can you be so happy?
I feel like we've lost tonight. I feel like that in a way.
Well, to be honest, I wish we did. I'm not saying that because I want to go out. I'm saying that because...
I mean, if we did win out, I wouldn't have complained if we would have went out as well.
We didn't deserve to go through. It's simple as that.
We didn't. I think Slovakia have been well and truly...
If we got tonight, no one would have complained, and that's for that tosspot who's margin where he's got a jammy result. It's as simple as that. He's got more jam in his donuts than anything else because he has spunked his way through to the quarterfinals. We don't deserve to be in the quarterfinals. Like I said, if we got knocked out tonight, I wouldn't be crying or anything. I wouldn't be disappointed because I know for a fine fact you like to think you'd be getting binned in the morning because, and some of these players, the likes of Kane, Walker, even Pickford to an extent, they need to be thinking about moved on, and we need to start changing the generation on because
I don't think Pickford's been the weak link in this team.
He hasn't, but he's. You need to start thinking about after him because how many? I know keepers have longevity about them, but how many more tournaments has he got? I mean, I think personally he'll retire shortly. Anyways, I think he'll just say enough's enough, and I'll just play for club. Harry Kane, his legs have gone. He can't even walk. Never mind run.
He needs a partner.
He needs a Zimmer. That's what he needs. It's just ridiculous him up front. Having to be bailed out by an overhead kick, which was in the 95th minute of the 96th-minute game. We shouldn't be having that.
No.
I didn't celebrate both goals personally because, no disrespect, we're playing Slovakia. It's a game we should be winning anyway. I'm not being entitled or anything like that. I'm just saying that because we're ranked the 4th best team in the world, and the 4th best team in the world should be beating Slovakia. Just his substitutions again, shocking. Making a sub because somebody's injured. That's the only reason he made the first sub. They made 2 subs before we even made a sub, which tells you everything you need to know. And then when you go 2-1 up, you revert to a back 5. What are you playing at? You invite them onto you again when you know fine well they're capable of scoring. I just, what he took Mino off had no right game.
I thought Mino did very well.
And then he put Saka at left back and added in the second half because obviously we had no left backs because the stupid Doyle took the left back who's injured.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I'm sorry, but Saka isn't a left back. He may have started his career there, but he's not a left back. Cole Palmer, when he came on, played him on the right wing. He's not a right winger. Phil Foden's not a left winger. I don't get him. I do not get all this fuss about him. I don't get what the FA say that we don't. Because I see somebody who's literally putting square pegs in round holes and who's spunking his way through tournaments. There's nothing. I mean, today we were so lucky, it was ridiculous. Slovakia looked like the team that was a team today, and we just looked like we were just put square pegs round holes and we're just literally Pritt sticking stuff together. Just that'll do. We'll get away with it. That'll do. Not thinking about long term because better sides, including Switzerland on Saturday, will beat us. I think so. I think we will be going out on Saturday.
It wouldn't surprise me because Switzerland are going to be a total kettle of fish. They've played some really good football, and look at the way they took Italy out of the tournament as well.
But the thing is, they're drilled. They'll have somebody. If Shaw moves up, Xhaka goes back into centre back, and things like that. They'll allow that to happen. We haven't got that. You look at the goals Slovakia scored. It was a one ball up front. It was a flick on pass off through, and he scored. It was so easy. Kyle Walker, he needs to retire as well, unfortunately, because
he got skinned the day completely.
I've seen him play in an England top. He shouldn't be in the England squad no more. Players like that are, like I said, they need to start thinking beyond these players now because they're not too old, but they're not at the level of international football anymore. Paul Bellingham scored a fantastic goal. He did nothing else. Foden, he's playing out of position, but he was ineffective.
He was. I mean, I was disappointed.
The thing that also annoys me is these players like Foden, like Bellingham, who play for Madrid and Man City, are used to playing teams like Slovakia in the league terms where they play low blocks and they've got to break them down. Doesn't even look like capable of breaking them down. It took us a throw-in to break a team down, a set piece.
Yep.
How can we be positive? The only positive thing is we're through. But apart from that, how can you look at it any other way as we've fluked our way through? And if you look at our side of the draw at the final, we should get to the final because we're missing all the big hitters. We'll get Switzerland next. If we can beat Switzerland when there was at semi-finals, if we get the semi-finals, we'll play the winner of one of the lesser quarterfinals. So we should be getting to the final. Don't get to a final, then he's I think if we don't get to the final, it's very much underachieving again. And there's only one man to blame, and it's Southgate.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, absolutely. It is. Just before you go, then, would you pick a man of the match to anyone today or not?
the fans found to put all that shite. None of the players deserve man of the match. Simple as
Fair
that.
enough. No problem. Anyway, Chippers, thank you so much. We'll not be seeing you next week, I don't think.
No, I'm at work Friday night and Saturday night, so
No
it'll probably
problem,
be the week
Chippers,
after, unless you do anything next Sunday or whatever. Then you'll probably not see us for 2 weeks.
No problem, Chippers. Was good to see you. Okay.
No, but what? Catch us later. Good night.
Take care, Chippers.
See you later, Chippers.
Well, much to me comments. I think I've missed a lot of bin face for PM. Chippers is me, or you're getting grey, says Ian. Here you go, Julie. He's gone more grey as the years have gone on watching England. At least Gordon is going to be well rested for next season, possibly. Kane he's dropped in the Rhine. Yes, Chippers 4-5-1. Mina was our best player most of the game, in my opinion. Self-game masterclass. We have 3 players who can play left wing, Gordon, Bourne, and Saka, and we play a CM there, exactly. Even Bruce is only second worst manager in the world, Southgate being the worst. The Swiss are good players, but an excellent team, much better than the sum of their parts. We were an awful team with decent players, absolutely. And Nico Williams is pure class. He must be having a good game for Spain so far, even though they're still 1-0 down. When you look at a team and can't tell what formation they are playing at, it isn't good. It's certainly not good at all. Chippers ran. I mean, I'm not hopeful against Switzerland. Are you, Mason?
Wait. Look, enough. I didn't watch a game yesterday because I was out.
The only thing I got to see was Billy on the commentary, but Switzerland were absolutely outstanding. And look at the way they took out the winners of who won the last Euros, Italy. They absolutely well and truly took them out. I
didn't say it yesterday because I was out when we were half.
See, Granit Xhaka.
When I'd seen the score yourself, I thought, fucking hell.
See, Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka. Which one?
The game yesterday. Switzerland game before. Is this some sort of
Switzerland I knew Switzerland would actually win yesterday. I really did. I had a feeling they would actually win quite comfortably, and they did. The fact is, Switzerland, Granit Xhaka, I'm concerned about him. I really am, because he's been brilliant in this tournament for Switzerland, and he'll know where we are, and he'll work out what we are being so poor in this tournament, because he's one of the best CDMs I've seen him play, and he'll work us out. Fabian Schär, he's had Kane in his back pocket before, and
fuck it as well. They've got that Amundi who plays for Burnley. I mean,
yeah.
And I went down with Burnley, but he's a handful of times. Didn't he not score at Man United?
I think so. Another player that's good for Switzerland, and Doy hasn't been too bad in this tournament. That's another player.
They've got that kid. They've got that kid who played for who was born in London, who grew up in Switzerland, who scored the first goal against for their first game.
Mm-hmm.
Him. It's funny, they've got a player who could have played for England as well as freaking Switzerland. But they've got as you've just said, Granit Xhaka there, and I was a complete tosser. I didn't like me personally. I didn't like him because the way he was at Arsenal, because he was at times.
When you look at the team,
he's basically the Swiss Bruno Fernandes.
Xhaka's a leader, and I'm worried about him next week. I really am.
When you look at it, he is a leader.
When you look at the team and can't tell what formation they are playing, it isn't good. To us is wacky. I absolutely agree. Chippers rant by Mick spot on. Your prediction was very almost spot. I did say it would 1-0 Slovakia, and how close was I? It just took one moment of absolute luckiness to get us out of thingy, and it's just not good enough. Anyway, we're going to get another guest in. It is Archer.
Hello.
Well then, Archer, come on then.
Dave?
I mean...
well, it was absolutely shit first half.
I think it was shit for 90
played absolutely shit first half. No.
I can't think
But
of
we
one
should have
good
been
moment.
playing. We should have been playing like that for the whole 90 minutes, and we end up scoring at in the literally 94th minute,
Hmm.
and then Harry Kane scores in extra time. Like we can't do that against Switzerland. Switzerland are a very
Really good
composed
team.
team.
They're a really good team. They've been really, really good.
They know what to do, but it'd be a tough game against Switzerland. Like,
But Shally, this isn't good enough football, Archer. We've just fluked away through the night. It was garbage for 90 plus minutes.
yeah,
The fact is, Dubravka's in goal, who's not been great. He may as well have had a deck chair at times because we didn't test him really at all.
yeah. Dubravka had a kind of good game, but
He could. I don't think he could have done out
it's
about the
just
two
our,
goals.
just
I'm
our,
afraid
nah,
it was just we. I'm just. I just. It's like you want to be positive, but how can you be? It just
yeah,
feels
no,
like we've just absolutely robbed a team that were seconds, pretty much under a minute away from going through.
right.
We must improve to beat Switzerland, says Julie. Absolutely, Julie. What day do we play next week? It's Saturday. It's just a very well organised, well-drilled side. We need to be much improved. Yeah. Need to get players at Chaka
5
Seals.
o'clock, isn't it?
He's not.
I think so.
I think it is. I'll have to have a look. We need to get players at Chaka Seals. He's not got a good temperament, so be nasty in there. He does have that discipline issue, but he's a leader for a play. He's an absolute leader. He's been an absolute leader for Arsenal, and look how he's been for Bayern Leverkusen. Could see he won the Bundesliga. We must prove just with these. Archer's beard is looking pristine, says Wacky. The Spain-Georgia match is the best tournament by a mile. End-to-end stuff this. I'm going on because we'll go. I'll probably end up catching it after the show. Did we have a shot and talk for 90 minutes? We didn't. And that's shocking, that. For players we've taken to this tournament. That's absolutely pathetic. I heard Dubravka's name once when he punched a corner. Well, that was it at times. All Fab is one to worry about. We must score past him. Yeah, absolutely, Julie. He'd be well on his game. And he has had Kane in his back pocket before. That's it. I mean, Archer, are you hopeful for Switzerland? Or do you think we'll exit out the tournament then?
I'm hopeful. We do have a chance, but if we play like what we did against Slovakia, we've got no chance.
And they'll well truly take it to the cleaners.
Plus we've got Fabian Shaw at the back.
I mean, if Slovakia fans would be feeling we've been absolutely well and truly robbed of that win, because we outstand. Look at the way how predictable England were at times. They did look like getting an equaliser at all. They'll be devastated. They'll feel like they've been robbed completely.
Yeah, I think Southgate needs to make a few changes on Saturday.
Yep. We are still missing a player the quality of Calvin Phillips. Had we had that player, we would have won the match comfortably within the 90 minutes. Southgate telling the press the tactics were spot on. Oh, for God's sake. He's the most lucky manager in football. Slovakia world ranking 46. Swiss are 19th in Wales, so tougher assignment coming up, says David. Yep. We're still missing a player the quality of Calvin Phillips. Have we had that player, we would have won the match comfortably within the 9 minutes. Fucking hell. Good grief. Not to mention Harry Maguire when he knows Southgate loves him too, says Julie. Absolutely, Julie, as well. Well, just before you go, Archer, do you pick a man of the match for anyone today for England, or?
I think for me, I would probably have to go with that young Kobe. He did play alright.
Yeah.
But
yeah, he did very well. He did look a bright spark, didn't he?
But the rest but the rest of them played shocking, even though we did get the 2 goals.
Jude thinks Julie. I didn't think Bellingham was on his game a lot of the time, to be fair. Well, then, Archer, thank you so much for tuning in. And hopefully we'll see you on the next show.
All right.
And the crazy show next Friday.
All right. Catch
Hello,
you
man.
later.
Take care, man. Take care, man.
Yeah.
No other comments. So here comes another guest. We've got Tony.
Hi guys, you all right?
I mean, Tony, what do you make of that? I mean, I feel we've just absolutely fluked that today completely because we were shite for 90 plus minutes.
Look, not a great game. Awful the first half. We deserved to go behind. We didn't even test Dubravka, to be fair. And
we didn't. That's what annoys me, Tony. We didn't.
You know, and I'm surprised we didn't. But second half, look, I thought the referee was very card happy, if I'm honest.
No, he was shocking the day as well. That
referee, that's the one the Turkish chairman went out on the pitch and gave him a smack, you know. And I'm not, and I don't mean this nastily, but probably you can see why he went out and gave him a hiding. But anyway,
yeah.
Apart from that, second half came in again. We had the ball in the back of the net, and then it was offside from Foden, which it was unlucky, but he shouldn't have been offside because if he had held his run, he would have still got there and scored.
Mm-hmm.
And it was crying out for Anthony Gordon to be on that pitch as well as Cole Palmer. And I was getting more frustrated because I thought, well, right, this is your last game. This is you gone now, Southgate. Bye-bye. Because I didn't see where an equaliser was coming from. And then Kel Walker's long throw in. And I think it was from Gui, the header. That fell into the path of Bellingham. And I mean, what an overhead kick for Bellingham to put in the back of the net. I mean, look, that's why he's £100 million plus player, you know. He's got that quality. Considering his birthday is 21 as well. I mean, look, what a player he is on his game. And I thought he played really well today, Bellingham. I thought he was trying to drive everything. I thought Pickford was as well. And you could see, if you watch Pickford in the first half, he was really getting frustrated because he was sick of the ball coming back. He was telling them to get it forward. You know, he was screaming at the defence, get the ball forward. He was getting really animated. And I didn't blame Pickford for getting animated. I thought, you know, he's right what he's doing. But like I say, Bellingham scores that equaliser. And I'm off my seat, like, you know, running around the living room, like, get in there, you know, because, I mean, look, that was get out of jail. That was last gasp, that was. And then second half, obviously, when the ball comes in, Ivan Toney headers it back over. But he doesn't just header it over, he puts it back in the danger area. And who's there? Harry Kane in the back of the net. Spain have just equalised, by the way. Rodri's just scored for Spain.
Oh.
On 38 minutes, so it's 1-1 now. And then you see, like I say, you know, Kane get that goal and you think, yes, that's it. Now we've got it. But I'm still a bit bemused why Anthony Gordon didn't come on in the injury extra time because, look, he could have given him a run out. He gives Gallagher a run out. Okay, Gallagher gets in there and he gets on the end of stuff. But look, I just wanted to see Gordon get some minutes. It's not offside, by the way, that goal. It stands, I think. Even though there's a player, it's Morata's in the way and he's offside, but I don't know if that'll get chalked off, but I don't think it will. I think it'll stand. But I mean, look, I've got to say the luckiest player who escaped a red card in that game was Kutcher.
Yeah.
How on earth did he stay on that field? How many bad fouls did he put in? And that referee did not pull out that second yellow. He should have been off. Should have been off. The end of the game was saw the Italian manager. The checking the goal. We saw the Italian manager. We saw the Italian manager push Rice. Don't know why he pushed Rice. Now I hope UEFA act because not only did he push Rice, but I don't know if anybody else saw this, but one of the coaching staff from Slovakia grabbed Rice round the neck, put his hand on his throat. Now, UEFA need to come down hard on these. Or that, I'm sorry.
Been given.
You've lost the game. Yes, you've lost the game, but you do not react like that. Remember Pardew headbutting David Myler? He got a hefty ban for that. Should have been sacked by Newcastle United on all honesty on gross misconduct. Tell you what, UEFA may come down hard on these, and I hope they bloody well do, because there was no need for that. One, no need for the push, and two, no need to grab somebody around the throat either. That's disgusting. I thought Slovakia were a very dirty team. There was a lot of fouls committed. Look, we've won ugly. We've won the game. Sometimes in tournament football, it's not all about playing pretty football. Sometimes it's about just winning the game. And it might not have been pretty at times today, but we've won the game. Sometimes you just can't play the brilliant football all game. Sometimes you've got to grind results out. And look, Slovakia played well. Give them the credit. They played okay. They made it hard for England. And it was like, if you want to win this game, England, you've got to break us down. We eventually did break them down. Ivan Toney could have made a 3-1 just before the end of extra time when he shot over the bar.
Yeah, absolutely.
But look, he made a difference when he came on, Ivan Toney, I thought. And I thought Eze did as well. But, against Switzerland, it's going to be a different game. Different, in Dusseldorf on Saturday at 5 p.m. But I still think we'll do it. And we've just got to improve, that's all.
Yeah, that's it. Tony, when's the Swansea transfer show taking place, Mason? The Swiss will need their army knives to beat us. No, they won't. Today was very frustrating, but we need to take the positives in the Switzerland match next week. Yeah, ref was shite. At least United spoons. What do you think this first goalkeeper we are signing our new number 2? Paul will always gets injured. So is this chap good enough to step in for us? I don't know. We were doing this on Sean John's show as well. And unfortunately, some of us are not very convinced by it at all.
Well, that's why Benfica got rid of him. So they don't just get rid of keepers for no reason.
How that game ended without the ref sending someone off is beyond me. Spain goals so good. Spain equalised 1-1. Rodrigo, I think was given. Peter Graves says he's a number 3 and costs 3 to 4 million. Okay, I guess he's only number 3 if Dubravka stays, and that is supposedly unlikely. We buy a Dubravka replacement as well, says Mick. Why is Anthony going not playing? We'd like to know why. I personally buy a new number 1 and have Pubis too, but maybe that will happen in 12 months' time. Julia wants Marmadishvili, still we all do. It's an idea.
I mean, he's had a cracking game tonight there as well. He's pulled off some good saves tonight. I mean, look, there's no harm. Why can't we go and get him? And, I'm sure Pope could stick as a number 2. I mean, I know Pope's a number 1, but I mean, look, it's all about pre-season. Whoever plays the best in pre-season, but sometimes it's better to have 2 top-class goalkeepers. Look, we had Given and Harper. If in Harper, no disrespect, but if he'd gone to another club, he would have been an England goalkeeper. Harper, I quite believe he would have been.
I agree.
But we had the 2 best goalkeepers in the Premier League in Harper and Given,
That's it, yeah, absolutely.
That's the thing.
Yeah, go on, Mason.
With Pope, he was in this position before when he was at Burnley till Tom Heaton dislocated.
Left, he was. He did, yes.
It didn't. I didn't see him complain when he was sitting on the bench constantly till he got his chance. He not dislocating his shoulder. And I thought once he come on, he wasn't rusty. He was decent for Burnley. So totally. If we get this Fletcher Timos in, you probably won't complain, Pope, because for some reason Eddie Howe might give him a chance. See how he is, and if he's shite, he'll probably go back for Pope.
Yeah,
he's got that. But the fact is, as well, he's got that experience of playing in Champions League football.
Yeah,
along with Trippier.
I suppose. Tony phoned very disappointing today as well. I mean, left side's not his position, but it's the freak that one of them free kicks, and he hits it straight at the wall without any pace. That would have been perfect for Trippier, and just phoned. He gets it all wrong.
Yeah, I mean that free kick was awful. I mean, even Bellingham was on the edge of the area. If that had just rolled it to him, we could have had a shot on goal, but. His free kicks were very, very poor. His couple of corners he took from the left-hand side seemed all right. But other than that, he wasn't that great. I think Southgate needs to drop him on Saturday, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah.
Drop Foden on Saturday. You've got to find a place and put Gordon in there. You've got to get Gordon in there and give him a go. Because, look, if Gordon had to come on in that second half of injury time, extra time or whatever, he would have ripped their defence to bits with his pace.
Saka, very ineffective for me as well at times.
Yeah, he's not doing it. He's not doing it for me.
Some of the times he's going down, looking for decisions. I mean, come on.
I mean, if you're going to play him at left back, play him at left back, and then put Palmer right, and then put Gordon left. But
absolutely,
you've got to drop Foden, I'm afraid. I mean, Kobe Mainoo had a good game as well. I thought,
he did very well. Harbour
Yeah.
would have walked into quite a few teams at the time. Does Tony fear playing the well-drilled Swiss? I am.
I mean, look, they've played well, the Swiss. I mean, they've played better than everybody thought they would have done, to be honest with you. But Italy were very, very poor yesterday. We've just got to up our game for Saturday, and I hope Southgate looks at that now and does something he has to. I mean, look, would you be against if... I wouldn't be against it if the FA decided now, do you know what? Right, you're sacked, Gareth. After that game, you're sacked, and we're going to give Harry Redknapp the chance. I would take that now. I'll tell you what, I'll take Harry Redknapp now. Old saggy face, as they call him, right? Because I'll tell you why saggy face would do well for England. I mean, look, we've come up against him many a time for Tottenham.
He's been out of the job a while, though, hasn't he?
It doesn't matter, Pete. It doesn't matter. You know, look how long Keegan was out of football for. Thing is, right, what I'm trying to say is when Newcastle used to come up against Tottenham under Harry Redknapp teams, how often did we sometimes find ourselves 1 or 2-0 down within the first 15 minutes because they play that attacking football? He plays a highly attacking football. And, you know, even Spurs fans this day still say Harry Redknapp was one of the best managers they had for football-wise as well. And he would just come in there, he would shake that up, and he would play a totally different system. And I'm sure for a start, Anthony Gordon would be starting along with Cole Palmer. He wouldn't be putting up with any of this nonsense. I know Southgate is saying, oh, well, you know, we don't want to really disrupt the balance. But I'm sorry, at the end of the day, if you want to win something and if you want to get further in the tournament, then you might have to change these players. And this is where I want to see Phil Foden dropped. I want to see Gordon left. But then if Gordon doesn't play, I'm going to be biased here, but I'm not bothered because I don't want him getting injured. I'm being selfish as well. So the more he doesn't play, the more he doesn't get an injury that could rule him out of next season. So, but look, I still think we can win on Saturday. We just got to turn up better.
No problem. Just before you go, Tony, any player for man of the match?
Bellingham. All day long.
Enough. No problem. All right, then. Cheers, Tony.
Cheers, thank you.
Coming on. Do check out Tony's channel. It's all black and white TV as well. If you haven't already done so, he does some really, really good content on there as well. So cheers, Tony. And
thank you very much.
Again on the next one. Take care, Tony. So that was Tony. Yeah, we'll just run through these. Slovakia out there after 70. Yep, go ahead, Nathan.
I was just saying, the read us about what was said by that manager and Declan Rice. He said, the manager said, "Shut up, you pussy." And then Declan Rice came up and said, "Oh, shut up, you bald cunt."
Slovakia were out their feet after 70 minutes. They got sat back and tried to hold on to a 1-0 lead. They got what they deserved as the first 15 minutes of the game. They didn't take their chance. They got punished. But we were just shit throughout the game. And that's why we've absolutely fluked it tonight. Pope goes to being a number 2. It's like giving up on his international career. That's a good point there, Carl. Apparently, Big Sam wants the job due to unfinished business as ready to step in. Jesus Christ, no. Harry the Redknapp, the melted welly face. Football has moved on since Harry the Bastard. Well, yeah. The fact go and play no minutes today, Southgate clearly doesn't fancy playing the lad or doesn't trust him. We like to know why, if that is the case. It was just the sheer frustration of zero movement from anyone ahead of the back four. They are all good players, has to be the manager, says Ian. Yeah, it's got to be the manager. He's not playing people's in correct positions, and he's telling these players to go and play this bland football. Harry stole Remy when we tried to sign him. Yes, he did. I remember that, like Remy. I mean, I am very fearful for Switzerland. I really, really am. If we play Dross, I think we'll be heading out the tournament. I really do, because Switzerland, look how well they've played this season. They've done very, very well. Very close to beating Germany, to be fair, in the group stages. They should have technically beat Scotland, but they're just. But first game they played were really good against Hungary as well. They did very well in that game. That's why it's going to be really challenging on Saturday. If we're not on our game, we'll get absolutely carved apart. When did England last play against the Swiss? Oh, was it that nation? Was it that Nations League?
Aye, when that depends.
I think it was that. Yeah, I think it was the Nations League. I think we last faced them. I could be wrong, but I'm sure it was. But Swansea, Switzerland are definitely a really good team.
You said Swansea there.
I know you did. Apologies. But Switzerland are really, really good team. Ibrahimovic overhead kick. Gotta remember that when he swinging against England at the time.
I seen that on highlights. What a fucking goal!
Oh. Pete loves the Swans, says.
No, Peter. David, it's right in your bit. It's right in your city.
Hey.
Freaking fan base, man. That fan base never. That football club never learns. You know what club it is?
Is it Cardiff?
You know what club it is?
Go on. Oh, Cardiff! I just said it. Haha, he will. But yeah, it's gonna have to be a lot better next Saturday because I'm really nervous for that game because I just worry what Switzerland could do to us. It's a 5 o'clock kickoff as well. Oh, it's going to be a really, really challenging game. If we get through, great. But if we go out, I wouldn't be surprised as well because if we get
just like that, pre-season will be right in front of us because it'll be already taking place. And again, I'm looking forward to it.
Swiss, Sweden mixed up and steaming-ish.
Nice try, David.
But yeah, I just can't believe how we've got away with one tonight. We've really, really got away with it tonight massively. We did deserve anything at all up those 90-plus minutes. A goal just came out of nowhere from Bellingham. It was a great finish. But Slovakia will be going out, will be thinking, will be absolutely heartbreaking that they've crashed out of this tournament like that because we didn't truly deserve to win that. We never did. We definitely didn't. This is just some of the most disgusting football I have seen since I've been watching football ever. It's horrible to watch. Southgate dismissing, told that this would have been his last game in charge if they lost. I don't see him leaving anytime soon. If we go out this tournament in the next game, he's gone. He's got to be gone. Well, he's got to be gone. If we win this competition, he's got to be gone more or less anyway. I mean,
I think the England national team need to.
We need a manager that is going to bring is going to provide some decent football for these lads because they are better. We've seen how they do to the club, but Southgate just doesn't utilize that. He really, really, truly doesn't. And the football's been pathetic in this tournament. I mean, I just want I want the football season to be back. I really, really do.
1st July tomorrow. Pre-season we start tomorrow. So
Well, yeah, I just want
it
proper.
won't-
I just want the
won't be
proper.
available.
I'd rather watch the team I support.
We only have 2 weeks until
Come on.
2 weeks. 2 weeks till we play Hull,
Yeah,
which I'm surprised you're not going June.
I don't know. I'm decided here, to be honest. It would be up to him, would it? If they would put him out on his arse, they would. It's mental as they are 3 wins away from Southgate having a statue built outside Wembley. It could actually happen based on the draw. Good grief. But we'll wait and see, I suppose. But I'm really not hopeful for Saturday. I really, really aren't. As much as I like to be positive in this tournament, it's really hard to be, unfortunately. That is probably one of the most very luckiest games I've seen in my lifetime. Any decent manager would have this team proper rocking, absolutely. And Southgate is certainly not a decent manager. And again, I'm not bringing up all the semi-finals in the World Cup and last Euro final anymore. I've gone way past saying that now, pretty much. Any tune transfer shows this week, Pete? We'll see what happens. We could maybe do something. We're not entirely too sure yet. It's always been if either John's been doing it or Tony, and we just do a shared screen show then where it goes on all of our 3 channels. But they will be notified if there's any news that's worth doing just normal videos of, which they just upload to the channel. There'll be things like coming out of that as well. So just stay tuned. That's what you got to do. Just make sure you hit that notification bell to let you know what is coming up week in, week out on this channel. So
It's going to be busy tomorrow for Newcastle.
But yeah, looks like our next scheduled live show, if we don't think of any others, would be Thursday, and that'll be the preview, of course, for Switzerland. Friday will be the crazy football show. Will be back. Saturday will be the live fan reaction after the game as well. So, but we will try and think of something else to do before then, if we can. Or if there's any videos I might just do up, if there's anything worth interest and read upon, they'll be notified on that as always. So what is Southgate's managerial history? It's not good at all. It was very poor at Middlesbrough. He got them relegated. He got them relegated. And under 23s, at times he had a really poor tournament, and one of the tournaments, I'm sure, was one. So, yeah. But this manager is certainly not doing anyone any hope, giving anyone any hope at all. Did you do our 5 worst defender show yet? No, I haven't done that yet. Again, it's just always been with the Euros so far. We'll try and look to do something on that at some point the best we can. So we'll wait and see. But you will be notified of what is coming up on the channel weekend, of course, week out. So there you are. But yeah, I mean, been a really good show tonight. Good people. I've had a few guests coming on tonight as well. Also, thank you people that have tuned just to up on the live chat as well, which has been really, really fantastic as well. Mods as well on this channel as well. Thank you so much as usual. Really, really brilliant is what you do for this channel as well. Thank you so much as always. We're going to start to wrap up now anyway, guys. So again, we'll let you know when the next show is. If we do one before the next England preview, you will be notified as always. But again, thank you so much again for tuning in tonight. Really been a really cracking show tonight. A lot of great points came across tonight from everyone. And yeah, none of us are hopeful that we will beat Switzerland on Saturday, because we continue playing like this, it's going to really come back to haunt us completely. It really, really is. So there you are. But anyway, guys, remember, if you have enjoyed tonight's show, do give us a thumbs up. It does keep us those results on YouTube. Again, we have been streaming, of course, to YouTube and Twitter or X tonight. So please do drop us a thumbs up on this video as well. Please, of course, if you are brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed, and you enjoy what goes on week in, week out, smash that subscribe button. Free to do so. Just help make the channel grow. We're on our way. We're nearly, not too far away from 2,200 subscribers. Help us get there as soon as we can. Your support is always appreciated. And that's and it's you guys that help make the channel grow as well. Please do hit that bell notification, because that will let you know whenever we are live or when a pre-recorded video has been uploaded on the day as well. And again, if you'd like to give a donation, feel free to do so. If you want to become a member, it's 99p a month. So hit the join button. You'll be put into a prize draw we do next to on the channel as well. We'll dive into 3 more comments. So great show. Peter and Mason, cheers so much. Ian, take care all. Thank you so much, David, for a 199 super chat. Great show, guys. Thank you so much. Good night, everyone. Take care. You as well, Julie. Thank you so much. So, yeah. Well then, guys, we'll see you all later, everyone. Again, we well and truly rode our luck tonight. And for Slovakia will be absolutely heartbroken that they were just under a minute away from going through to the quarterfinals, and we would have been going home. But until then, guys, we'll see you all later. Enjoy the rest of your weekend as well. So take care, everyone. Good night. We'll see you all later. Take care, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your night, folks.
Take care, folks.